Hi, I'm Brooke with Zen Mommy Organics, and this is Ireland. Say hi, Ireland. Hi. And I just wanted to talk about my manic Mother's Day, my crazy madness of a Mother's Day mayhem, if you will, and just kind of get real, because I think it's nice to just have little get real sessions with people and foster a sense of community and chat about things that actually happen in motherhood. So, although I love my children, as I'm sure you do if you have children, if you're listening to this, watching this, of course you love your kids, but things are a little crazy sometimes, and sometimes things are not very zen, and how we roll with the punches and kind of find comedic value in our situations is really the difference between whether you have a happy life or not. So I've been trying to just roll with the punches because there's nothing else to do. So anyway, overall I have it really good. Life is good. But, I got organic fruit in the freezer and the fridge, and I go to the farmer's market all the time, and I have a nice life, and my kids are healthy, knock on wood, and life is great. But, sometimes there's those weeks that just get you. They get you, and you're not really sure what happened. So this weekend was kind of like that. So my husband, who's on my daughter's parent league for her school, there's a parent league of soccer games, soccer tournaments that go on, and it's super cute and super fun. And these parents, mostly dads, but some female, some moms and teachers and such, play on this league, and it's very, very competitive. Well, my husband was the goalie, and he got his knee totally knocked out by a very large Samoan woman who was on the other team. It was not on purpose, obviously, but it was just a crazy scene. So there's my husband lying flat on the floor after the soccer tournament. It was the very last play of the game. He did an excellent job playing goalie, and he's really athletic, and he did such a good job. He's not even a soccer player, but he did a really good job. But that's neither here nor there. He totally just went down to the ground. His knee was as big as a football, no joke. Just craziness. That was on Saturday. So Mommy did a lot of work yesterday, so all the kids needed everything. There was a lot to do, and I don't think you ever really realize how much your partner really contributes to your existence, I'll admit that, until you don't have their support, and then you realize, wow. I mean, I'm sure that if the tables were turned, it'd be the complete same situation, but my husband does a lot. He really does. He helps with cleaning and cooking and picking up things. He vacuums, and he's home. He works from home. His office is in Huntington Beach, but he doesn't have to go down there. So it's actually kind of awesome having him around. But, having your honey in the same space as you often is it's just a lot. But anyway, my point is that I'm very, very thankful for my husband. I'm thankful for him, and I am equally dismayed by the crazy day that I had yesterday. It was not at all a Zen Mommy Mother's Day at all, but it was Zen in the sense that I just surrendered, I let it go, and I just found comedic joy in the fact that life was just chaotic and wild, and that is Zen. In and of itself, that is exactly Zen, because when you can finally just be like, you know what, not my day today, it's alright, it's nice, it's Irie, everything's gonna be alright. So, to add insult to injury, literally, my husband was getting himself a little Epsom salt bath ready, which is something he never does, and because he has this inflamed situation happening with the knee, and is literally reaching in to get tubby toys in the bathroom, and I shouldn't laugh, and he totally just conks his head, splits his forehead wide open, because his leg gave out, basically. He was literally taking tubby toys out of the tub, and that's what caused the problem. So anyway, life, you can't make this stuff up. I mean, even just recently, there was another thing I'm going to write a blog about. It was just kind of hilarious. My son was brushing his teeth, or my husband was helping my son brush his teeth, and my son gagged, or did some kind of weird gaggy reflex, and threw up all over my husband. And my husband was sitting on the toilet, on the toilet seat while he was doing it, and literally just jolted back, oh my gosh, did this really just happen to just get thrown up on? And the whole toilet just shattered, completely shattered. All the water, 5 gallons plus, just streaming out of the toilet. And we didn't know that it would turn off. So luckily my husband was quick, and he like turned off the valve for like where the water comes out. But we didn't know if the whole place would get flooded. I mean, it was just really intense. But moments like that, I mean, literally we just looked at each other and we just started cracking up, like once the water stopped, because I'm just like, who the F makes up this stuff? Like, who's writing our life story? This is crazy. You can't make this stuff up. And sometimes you just have to kind of roll with the punches. So I guess, in a nutshell, I just wanted to check in and let you know that sometimes you might be looking on Instagram or Facebook or looking at some kind of Instagram influencer or some celebrity and thinking that they have it all figured out and they have everything going on, everything going right. And sometimes even people will tell me that. They're like, wow, you make it look so easy, or you have 4 kids and they all really listen and they're well behaved, and which is not always true at all. I'm glad people think that, but obviously kids show their best face for other people, which is great, but at home things are not always the same. So sometimes the kids don't listen to you for anything, and you have to really, really work on your mindfulness. Really, really work. If anyone knows mindfulness, it's me, because I've had to live it, I've had to work it, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to be calm in the middle of chaos, and that's mindfulness in action. So anyway, but my point is that definitely people that seem like they have it together do not always have it together. I do not have it together all the time, and I just do my best, and that's all you can do. That's all any mom can do. That's all any human can do. You just do your best, and if it works out, whatever works out, you got to be cool with that. So one of my good friends, Kareth Foster, actually has a book that I'm so excited to read that's coming out soon called You Can Be Perfect or You Can Be Happy. I think that's the name of the book. And I just think that's the most brilliant freaking title ever and brilliant concept for a book, because that's exactly what it's about. In motherhood, you can be happy or you can be perfect. And usually the two are not the same. So, it's kind of like they say with, your house. You can have a clean house, happy kids, or your own sanity, and you can only pick 2 of those things. And I really, really, really think that's true. I mean, you just do the best you can. You do the best you can, have a good time, laugh off the things you can laugh off, and, if you end up in the emergency room because your husband has to get stitches for falling because he bumped his bunk knee at a soccer game, then you do that. But my husband's too stubborn to get stitches, so he's just figuring it out. So we're doing some silver lotion. I don't know if you're familiar with, Sovereign Silver and all of the stuff that they have. Silver Wings, I think, is the brand we're using. But it's amazing. Colloidal silver is fantastic for helping inflammation and ridding, acting as an antibacterial, antifungal component for the skin. So anyway, there's just so much going on. But I just wanted to connect with you guys, give you a real rundown of things going on, and just let you know not to be, I guess just don't be insecure about how other people may tend to, I guess, postulate or act like they have things going on that they maybe don't, because a lot of people really don't have their shit together. A lot of people don't. And I just think it's important, and we need to get real with things now more than ever and help each other. Be there for one another, foster a sense of community, and just be honest, authentic, and yeah, that's it. And share and love. Are you okay? You okay? Oh, and I'll save that for a next post. Actually, I'll say, yeah, I have more to share, but we'll talk on another post. All right, say bye, Ireland. Bye. Big things happening, so I'll keep you guys posted. Have a wonderful day. Bye.